OWBC, OWBC. Another one, as DJ Khaled say. Man, you guys have done it. just when I, just when you think boxing can go more ludicrous and can just have more loopholes, WBC did it again. They have just they last was a couple of days ago. They declared Vasily Lomachenko as their franchise champion. So now Lomachenko is now the Canelo's the first, and now Lomachenko's the second. Now, it's been confusing in what this franchise champion really means. I seen an interview with Boxing Boys in regards to what Mauricio, quote unquote, how they qualified somebody to become a WBC franchise champion. And what I can tell you is, he said it's based on merits. And his example for Lomachenko is he's a former two-time Olympian, and he's won champions in 3 different weight classes. I take nothing away from Vasily Lomachenko. Nothing away from Vasily Lomachenko. He's a fighting champion. He's a proven champion. I just think in this current moment, current stage or whatever, I just feel like you're rewarding somebody, and I feel like he still has some things to prove, and Lomachenko still has a couple of years left in him, 5 more years, The same applies to Canelo. Just the only thing is Canelo has achieved more, and he has achieved more than Lomachenko in the professional rankings. Lomachenko has 14 fights. You can't give somebody a franchise champion, because that's like a disrespect to somebody like Floyd. 50-0. He's moved up 6 different weight classes. He's defeated top names. He's bringing a lot of money to the sport. And Canelo, he's in that same path. He's on his way to greatness. He has his fight next week with Kovalev. He beats Kovalev decisively. He's on his way to, improve it, to solidify his merits as the WBC franchise champion calls. But my only disagreement would be, that they can never lose as WBC franchise champion. But I know this is a prize fighting sport, but what's the point of you doing this and knowing that these two guys still have a lot to prove in the game? Not to say they haven't proved anything. They haven't done anything in the pros. They did. It's just, the concept of boxing is the best fight the best. What upsets me about Canelo is I want him to fight Demetrius Andre, the Charlo, Jamal Charlo, Billy Joe Saunders. I just feel like he hasn't cleaned out the 160. You know what I mean? But I can't blame him for going up 2 different weight classes. And Lomachenko, same thing. He's not a natural 135, but he's fighting. He's trying to be undisputed. But then again, 135 just got interesting too, because now you got the up and coming. Well, I don't want to say up and coming anymore. The rising star, Devin Haney. You got Tank, and it's like I don't get it. It's like if one of them beats them, they can't lose a title. So what does that mean for the person that beats them? They become mandatory of that regular WBC title. And an example, the Charlo and Devin Haney, they become mandatory to them. Like, it just doesn't make sense where, they're just a franchise champion. They could become undisputed, but they can never lose a franchise champion. But whatever. It is what it is. But I feel like if the WBC is gonna establish this WBC franchise champion in general, just in period, I feel like the only active fighter that should be presented or entitled to this recognition is Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Because even Mauricio Sulaiman said it. It's a fighter. It's a way of a fighter to move up and down. Fight the best in that respective class, become a champion in that weight class, and they don't want to intervene. And if you look at Pacquiao, they should have. I just feel like franchise champion should be somebody like Pacquiao, who's moved up and down, and I still think he could do it naturally. I think Pacquiao fight even up to 35. And I think Pacquiao has nothing else to prove. He's done it all. So and I think he has the merits. Pacquiao has done it all. There's nothing else to prove. If I ask 100 people right now, everybody will say Pacquiao's a great. He has nothing else to prove in this game today. Like, that's a franchise champion. You know what I mean? And Pacquiao shouldn't be fighting the Thurmans of the world, the Spence, the Broners. I'm not saying they're the best right now, but I'm saying those are real, real those are like elite fighters or credible fight formidable fighters for him at this age or 2 years ago, whatever. Pacquiao deserves to be franchise champion in this case, and he should be the only franchise champion at this time. And as much as everybody's saying, oh, now you love Pacquiao all of a sudden, not that I never hated Pacquiao. I just thought Thurman was gonna beat him, but Pacquiao in his upper young man 40s just let me down, and I'm not even gonna lie. I cried that night when he beat Thurman, and it just made me realize, like, damn, Pacquiao's just too elite. And if he fights Spence, he fights Danny Garcia down the road, like, he don't even have to be doing this. You know what I mean? He's showing Lomachenko and Canelo at his age what a real dog is. Like, he has nothing else to prove, but he's doing more than what Lomachenko's doing right now at where he is, or Canelo where he is. You know what I mean? Like, Pacquiao's a dog. He's done it in 8 different weight classes. Like, he's not even a natural 147 pounder. He's doing it. And I remember the last, and I'll tell you this much. This sounds crazy, but if Pacquiao really wants right now in this stage of his career, if it's the right champion that suits his style, I'm pretty sure Pacquiao will meet one of the champions at 160 at a catch weight, at middleweight. I'm telling you, Pacquiao is that type of dog to fight somebody at 160, to become a champion at 160, even for the WBC title. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. But anywho, what do you guys think? Do you think Pacquiao should be the only recognizable franchise champion in the current game of boxing, or are you guys satisfied with Canelo and Lomachenko being as the only 2 franchise champion, or should it be Deontay Wilder? Should it be who else we got? Should it be who else? Tony Harris. I'm giving examples. I'm exaggerating here. Should it be Deontay Wilder? Should it be Artur Beterbiev? Should it be David Benavidez? Like, you know what I mean? There's just so many champions, like WBC champions. Like, so you guys let me know what you guys think. And like I said, nothing taken away from Lomachenko and Canelo. Great champions, just shouldn't be recognized as his entitlement of a franchise champion at this moment in the career when they have much more to prove. We'll still have a lot more in the game to prove. Thanks, guys. Peace.